Hello everyone, welcome to an amazing episode of Say What You Know, guys. I'm smiling too much because this is the second season and this is the first episode, and I'm excited because we just got verified on YouTube. We have over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you everyone that has supported, showed love. I appreciate you because I'm a celebrity and I don't blow, so I'm grateful for that. So I'm excited right now, and the purpose of this podcast has always been heart-to-heart conversations, and that's like something I stand for and represent. And that's why I was so happy to when one of my fans, I'll call them my fans, one of my fans reached out to me and said, "Just talk about something," and I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it because that's what we represent. And I appreciate people reaching out to drop topics for us. No topic is, we see all the topics, so yeah, we might pick you very soon. So yeah, on the couch we have three amazing women who have stories to tell, and we're gonna like let people know what we're gonna talk about very soon. So yeah, you can start introducing yourself. Your name is?
My name is Kiki.
Hi KK. Oshé?
All right, my name is Mojoin. Hi, everyone.
And my name is Nkechi. Hi.
Oshé? Hi. Welcome guys to Say What You Know.
Thanks for having us.
A podcast where you can say anything is alright because you're just saying what we know, so there's no pressure.
So this is a safe space.
It's a safe space, no one can come for you. Just tell them you're saying what you know, so it's alright. And on my pod, before we go into anything, the first question is always, what does love mean to you? So I'm going to start with KK first. Tell us what love means to you.
I feel like love is sacrifice. Giving parts of yourself that is... Scratch that.
Okay, cool, go on.
Oh, you can?
That's fine. What does it mean to you? Welcome to the
I
pod.
just always use the biblical definition of what love is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Patience, kindness, generosity, perseverance. Like a long list. Love is not envious, not boastful. That's my guideline on how to love.
Well, fair enough. That's
And
good.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's what it means to you.
Yeah.
What doing? Does love mean to you?
I'm glad you didn't ask me that question first, so you like a minute to think. But I always say love is like the most selfish thing and it's the most selfless thing at the same time, because I love you like so selflessly. So for me, like you have me, but then it's also the most selfish thing because then I have you. So in terms of acts of service, kindness, being there, providing whatever you need, whatever you want from me, it's my job to be there for you. And it's such a selfless thing at the end of the day because I'm going above and beyond, I'm putting myself behind you, but then it's so selfish in the sense that I expect it to be reciprocated. So for me, that's like kind of like how I view it. But then,
That's what love means to you?
Yeah, it does.
You should say what you know. Nkechi, what does love mean to you?
Love.
Oshé?
It's like
I mean, it's a lot of things. It's very broad, but I feel like the biggest form of love is consideration. If you can consider me, consider my feelings. If I do this, how will this person feel? It's like if you can just have me in the back of your mind, I want to make sure that whatever action or step you're taking does not hurt me.
Yeah.
To me, that's love. That means you genuinely care for me, and to me, that's love. Just consider me.
Yeah. I mean, I always ask this question because everybody has their own opinion of what love means.
Yeah, it's a lot of things, but like, I'll just narrow it to that.
Yeah. And moving on. So when I meant a fan reached out to me, KK is the fan, and I appreciate you very much. So KK sent me a DM and she said she wanted that when am I shooting my next episode? I'm like, I'm not sure yet, but I'll get back to you. And asked her what she wanted to talk about, and she sent me a text saying she would like to talk about trauma, triggers, relationship, not just relationship with people, even with yourself and with God. And that was very interesting to hear someone like that. Like, so that's why I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this one. And another amazing thing is Mojoin has these cards that we're going to use today. And I'd like her to like explain it for a second before we go like into.
Oh wow.
What's the name of your brand?
Okay, thanks. So it's called Us in Conversation. So basically me and you, all of us in Conversation. And it's basically conversation cards really to help people have like deeper and more meaningful conversations, right? If I, not to be too TMI, but I think it started out from a place where I was like severely depressed, and I'm a very surface level. I could be very surface level people, so like we can talk for like 24 hours, and like you really wouldn't know anything about me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just blab.
Like we'll just be like, I did this, I did that.
Yeah,
like
that's
it
on
was
the
like
surface
surface level.
level.
Like we'll check
Nothing
in, we'll
deep.
check out, we'll gist, all of that. But like how you're really doing, no. So I reached a point where like with the people closest to me, I had to open up and be like, guys, how far? As we young like this, there's something going on, right?
Yeah.
And I had to like open up and be like, okay, I'm not really doing well. And I realized that we as a culture, like we're not raised to have this conversation where you're like, you need to check in with somebody and be like, how are you really doing today? Like, okay, you say work is good. Is what's going on in other parts of your life? Are you happy financially? Are you happy with the relationships?
People are not in depth about the question.
Yes. So we tend to like talk to people a lot, but like when we surface level conversations, it's just a way to start the conversation. So that's like what the cards are about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, not to, because one of the best like conversations I had with a group of people last year, and they were strangers. I mean, I knew one person there. I went to the house with my friends. I don't know I'm giving them credit, but I went somewhere with my friends, and it was a restaurant, and we went like, I went with my friends, but I met my friend, another friend there, and when we went upstairs in that restaurant, and everyone, just like 15 people just sat down, and someone brought up this kind of cards. And at the beginning, typical Nigerian behavior now, when people started, everyone was like, mom, I know you talk about this one too deep for me. And I saw a guy that was really interested in this kind of conversation.
Okay.
And when they did like a test run, he was ready to answer. I feel like everybody's just waiting for that first person to open up.
So they
You
can
understand?
let
And
them back.
I'm not,
Understandable.
I have nothing to hide from anybody. Like I'm my own person. So I'm like, you know what? When they ask me, I'm going to be vulnerable. And as soon as I started and I shared my own, people just started, and bro, we stayed in there for like 2 hours. We're just like sharing cards, ordering. I think the wine was making us talk more. So I mean, when I heard you were doing something like this, I'm like, oh shit, thank you. I had to bring you on the pod for this.
Thank
So how's it gonna work? How should we start? Should we start? Let's play with the cards first and let's see how it goes. Let me shuffle. No pressure.
Oh wow.
KK.
Pick any card. One
Okay,
card.
I can pick from anywhere. Is she? The cards are more than this, so people just like broke it down. Huh?
Is your self-worth tied to a particular area of your life? Where did this stem from? A lot of times, the areas that mattered most during our childhood led to our identity in adulthood. So is your self-worth tied to a particular area of your life, and where did this stem from?
That's the question.
So are you answering it?
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's it.
I feel like I'm currently at a point in my life where I am unpacking a lot of childhood trauma.
Okay.
And I didn't realize how much my self-worth was tied to certain things that I've been through. So I feel like I have a fear of abandonment.
Yeah.
And anyone who fears being abandoned by other people in society, you might say that, well, this person doesn't love themselves enough or whatever. But I genuinely like myself. I like spending time with myself. I'm okay being alone, but then I'm also kind of afraid when people in my life like go away, or it looks like they're going to go away. So I feel like I don't know how to answer this question exactly. I kind of struggle. I kind of
It's no exam.
currently struggle with that. It's like I love myself, but do I really love myself that much if I fear being abandoned? Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I can relate to abandonment, so if that's the right word.
It's actually the opposite for me right now. Go if you want to go. Genuinely, like, my favorite thing to do right now is release people. Just go.
I'm learning.
Yeah, but does that not hurt?
No, I feel so proud of myself.
Nkechi.
It used to be so hard for me, right? But it's like, you can't change people.
Facts.
They're going to do what they want to do. And when you realize the power of your presence, the value in your presence, then you know the power of your absence. Just go.
Yeah, but
Everybody's
then
gonna
what
be
if you
okay.
just want them to stay? What if you
For
don't
what?
want them to go?
Okay,
That's
when
my
they stay, does it bring you more harm or does it bring you good?
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna have you there, and all I'm going to be doing is checking my phone, panicking, wondering if you're gonna leave me or not, go. You will be okay. I promise you. You might cry a little bit, but okay, after that, you're gonna be fine.
I agree with her when she says you'll be okay eventually.
You'll be fine.
Like it might hurt at first.
Yes,
but
it will hurt at first.
It definitely
You're human.
hurts at first. But later on,
You're gonna be
you'll
fine.
be alright.
Promise.
I'm deep in thoughts right now. Maybe
No,
just
so
do it
I'm
again.
not saying cut off everybody, but then there are situations where you are like, just like
No,
I'm not saying cut off
I
everybody.
get because my own part with that, which I've kind of like shared before, is I felt my own from my dad because I didn't get to see this guy for a long ass time, and when I had a relationship with him for like I didn't get him from when I was 16, and I had a relationship with him when I was like 16 to like 17 or 15 to 17, and I cut it off. So at that point, from 17 till I turned 24, 25, I felt that because I'm like, anyone that if I was toasting you now, I'm not talking to you again for like 2 days. I'm like, wow, you are doing what my dad did, so I'm cutting you off. Like, and it will make sense to you because just like, is it not just small?
2 days.
I'm not talking to you again,
Yeah.
so I won't trust you. I won't put my trust in because I feel like my dad can leave. Of course, you can leave.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
crazy.
yeah. Therapy, guys. Therapy. Watch out for therapy. You know.
Do I get to play my own
Oh,
cards?
God, it's your
Yes,
game now.
you do.
Play your game.
Can I change?
I mean, let's hear
No.
first.
Okay, so it's actually on the easier side, but it's
Sure.
what are your goals in life? Short, medium, long term. Are you actively taking the right steps to help you achieve these goals? My general answer is my goal in life is to be happy. I don't care what it is I'm doing. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care who I'm with. Like, there's like an inner peace. Like when you're happy, like you just have like, you feel free, you feel very light, you feel like you're floating like a cloud. Like that is just what I want for my life. I just want to be happy. But then to answer the question specifically, like short term, I plan to launch, okay, we're recording before the cards are launched, but I plan to launch the cards soon, so I'm happy about that. Medium, thank you.
Exclusive on the pod.
Yes, exactly. You heard it here first. Medium term, I have some things I want to get in. Do I need to go into specifics?
I mean,
No.
Oh, okay, all right, fine. Medium term,
we just like breeze through.
No, medium
Just breeze through.
term, I feel like human interaction and human connection is something that is severely lacking, like with us as a generation and with us as people, especially, I hate saying post-COVID, but it actually is a thing. So I feel like there are lots of lonely people, there are lots of isolated people, and I want to kind of create a community, kind of. So medium term, so once I launch the cards, then I'll transition into that. And then long term, I just want to be happy. Am I taking the steps to achieve that? I think so.
For sure.
One by one,
As you
little
should.
drops.
As you should. As you should.
Baby steps.
Yeah, you picked the right question because that's the way of you selling yourself and telling us your goals.
Honestly, that's the first time I don't stress too much. I love her.
But like, she wrote the question.
What would you change about how you were raised?
Good one.
We could have started like
Then you already started.
you know.
I mean, no one's
You want
right.
to?
But
Okay, well.
What would I change? Honestly, okay, so I'm a middle child, yeah? And I don't know if it's been talked about a lot, but yeah. I was not neglected though. I was not neglected at all. But I feel like every child experiences different version of their parents.
Yeah, 100.
Like if you are in a family where you guys have lots of siblings, it's not the same love this one experienced that this one would experience. So yeah, I just wish they paid a little bit attention to me. They didn't have to like merge my birthdays with somebody's birthday that's not my birthday. You know?
Yeah,
Just shut up. So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna go into details, but I just wish that I used to have that abandonment issue a lot, like, because you know, there's everybody and there's just me. I don't even notice today when I came in.
You just went to the corner.
So it's like that's how. So I just wish that I'm here.
Yeah.
Someone see.
Yeah,
Can I
that's
ask
just
a
about
question?
it.
Oh my God.
Do you think that people that have abandonment issues fall on like two extremes? Because
Yes.
you've given an example where you are so attached to people, and then you've given an example where like everybody can go.
Yeah, but I learned that you didn't used to be like that.
I used to be like
Yeah,
that.
see,
Oh, really?
I mean, we can't.
Oh,
So some of you swapped.
that's
Like
crazy.
it's so crazy how the older you get, like you literally go from one end to
Opposite.
the other. It's so crazy.
Me, I'm
It
on
just
the
happens.
I'm on the healing side. I'm on the healing side. I'm not. I don't know if I want to say everyone to fuck off.
A healed man. We
Yeah,
love
I don't
it.
think everyone tell because I mean it was easy
But healing
to.
is chaotic, so I understand. You're up
is.
today, you're down.
It is.
Well, I've healed.
Are you sure?
I also I say healing.
I mean, I'm healing. I'm healing. So, no,
Exactly,
so
there you
what,
go.
what I know I'm doing now is, I've forgiven a lot of people, and I did these things for me. Do you understand?
Yeah, I
because
like that.
it was a lot to carry. Do you get? And that's what I mean by like the whole healing, and because I'm doing these things for me, like building relationship with my dad, I did it for me. Do you understand? Having to build that relationship so I could have a relationship with a girl, I did it for me.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that's what my own is. I'm not choosing to. It's easy to tell anybody fuck off. I guess it is easy, like fuck off, but stay.
Not the ones you really, really like connected with. You can say it, but like it's still gonna pain you.
Yeah. But I did the
Yeah.
stage where like I don't know. I just choose love. I choose healing, and
Yeah.
I'm on it. So yeah, thank you, Mojoing. It was a good game. It was a good game. Thank you, Mojoing, for giving us these cards. It was a good game. It was a good play.
You're welcome.
And yeah, do you want to say anything to my fans?
Oh my god.
Please, I'm a public figure. I'm verified.
Love it. Yes, thanks again. Thank you. So there are 4 decks. There's one for self, one for lovers, one for friends, and one for family. I think with it was just like to try to speak to different areas of your life. And fingers crossed, all things being equal, it would be out by the 6th of October. 6th of October, so like 2 weeks from now. So this episode might drop before or after, but most likely after. But you can find us at Austin Conversation on Instagram. And yes, thank
I
you.
just pray this podcast not go drop next year, shall we? No pressure. No pressure, guys.
It wouldn't, fingers crossed.
Yeah, no pressure. So yeah, I mean, KK, let's start, man. Sorry, KK.
Like, why do you want
allow
everybody
me?
to
Allow
know
because
that,
let me tell you. See, I'm very happy.
Like we had
you
it the
literally-
first time, right?
You said it like 3 times.
No, but I'm sure, like, trust me, like, I'm very happy, and I don't have to say this. I could form. I'm letting everyone know that this is the reason, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Do you understand? Like, another beautiful girl will come outside and be like, you know what? I'm gonna bring my face out there and speak. Do
This
you
is actually
understand?
my first podcast.
Ushe,
I hate talking.
you see?
God, so I used to side-eye podcast people, but life has a way of humbling you. Can't believe I'm here.
You met
doing
up where
this.
you were joking
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, what headspace were you at? Because when I asked you, you said, what did you say on the call when I asked you? You said, oh yeah, like you're fine talking, I guess, and if one person gets this message, it's enough for you. So what
feel
is
like-
what is that kind of
The
message?
space I was in when I sent you a text, I was going through a lot. And it's funny because I thought I was progressing with my healing. And then something happened and it just felt like my entire progress just came crashing down. I officially gave my life to Christ.
Hallelujah.
Like completely. 2 years ago on my birthday. And I feel like my relationship with God has progressed a lot since then. But last month, I feel like I haven't read my Bible up to 10 times in the past month. And I'm someone who used to read my Bible at least 3 times a day and pray consistently and watch sermons and stuff. Until I got into a thing with somebody.
My gender?
Always somebody.
My gender?
Your gender. I got into a thing with someone and I liked this person. But I didn't know that a lot of things were unhealed in me. I really thought I had gotten over a lot of things that had happened in my past until this person, and this person is not a bad person. It's just a lot of things that I was unaware of got triggered in me and like was brought up to the surface. I never knew I had a fear of abandonment until recently. I also never knew that I have an anxious attachment style, which I just recently learned about. And it's just like, there's certain, we probably feel like we are okay within ourselves a lot of times, like how she can easily tell someone to fuck off and stuff, until you really dig deep and you try to learn more about yourself and you realize that, okay, why am I like this? Why is this happening to me? If someone says something to me, why is this triggering something in me that's like, are you going to leave me alone? Why am I so anxious within myself to the point where if someone doesn't talk to me or reply me for like 3 hours, I'm like, what's going on? This person doesn't like me anymore. Why aren't they texting me? Did they die? Are they going through something? Like, what's
I hope so. Shit.
What unhealed part of yourself feels like someone is going to abandon you when they haven't replied in a couple of hours? Because everyone, like, people be busy, or like people just don't want to talk all the time or be on their phone all the time, and it's perfectly fine. But it just made me realize that there's things like that. When things like that happen, it's usually from something within you that is not okay. And I learned a lot about myself in the past 1 month from this. And I just feel like it's something that we don't really talk about enough. I feel like when things happen, people blame another person that, oh, I feel this way because you did this to me and you made me feel this way. But most of the time, if you just take a bit of time to just relax and be like, okay, what is happening within me? Why do I feel this way? Because someone did this or said this. It is always a problem within yourself. And if you actually just look deep enough, you'd realize that, okay, something is wrong here.
Yeah.
It's not always someone doing something to you.
Katie, do you have something to say on that?
So it happens to me a lot. And I think that's when my detachment style started. I mean, like, life hit me with things here and there, but I think if something is going to constantly trigger me, am I not supposed to move away from it? So I think that's what I do. I just leave. If it's constantly triggering me, why do I need to entertain it? So that is why I detach. Not because I want to, because I have to.
And I mean, what do you want to say first?
I loved when you said you have an anxious attachment style, because I have an avoidance attachment style.
Ooh.
So I'm just like, oh, you want me crazy? Okay, bet.
So you like to play games too?
I'm just like, I don't. Like, you think you're mad, you seem mad.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just like...
I don't like those type of games and war.
It's not games, but then I feel like as adults, we know what we're doing. And
I'm such a firm believer people know what they're doing.
So I'm not going to come and explain.
That's why I don't even want to talk. I just detach.
Exactly. I'm not going to come and baby you and say, you know what you're doing. Like,
so what do you do?
She just like, leaves them alone.
Correct.
Oh, really?
That's like, correct.
But then that's the thing. That's how people get damaged, because no one really wants to be vulnerable. No one really wants to say, this is what is on my mind. This is how I feel. This is like, how can we fix the problem? Everyone just wants to say, okay,
cool.
You did that.
So you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable.
Yeah.
Do you know it's not everybody that have this emotional maturity and intelligence? So imagine being vulnerable, letting your wall down. Explain to somebody like a 5-year-old holding their hands, you did this, this is what happened. and the person doesn't even understand you.
It be
It's
like that.
frustrating.
Let me be the middle. Let me be the middle ground. The middle ground here. Let me be the middle ground here.
Okay.
Again, I said I have an avoidance attachment style. Doesn't mean I'm not working on it. It's something I have worked on because I realized that it doesn't help me
that's
at
why
the
you know
end.
about it.
It doesn't help me at the end of the day. I think really with relationships, they're based on trust and based on the same way I like this person likes me and cares for me. If you now start to question, like if you have that fundamental belief that I care for you, you care for me, for me to start, let me speak for myself, for me to start questioning that, okay, these things that you're doing is out of malice. You're trying to be funny, you are trying to play games, or you're trying to gaslight me or something like that. It takes a lot for me to get there. If I have the fundamental belief that, oh, okay, we're in this, and like, maybe I'll just be like, okay, maybe something is going on, and I can reach out to you and be like, I feel a certain kind of way with what is happening. It might not be easy for me to say that, or it's not easy for me to say that, but I'll be like, I feel a certain kind of way, like, I haven't heard from you like in a couple of days, or like our communication feels a bit strange, or like just a few things. Like I can say it, and as a ordinarily a caring, loving partner, you'll be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know about that, or oh, I hear you. It's just that this thing happened. You just explain yourself and clean. But then I feel like with people, you notice things and then there are patterns. If the person now makes it a pattern where it's like they continuously just being like, oh, you're just being crazy, oh, you're just saying things, then for your own.
Yeah, but she's saying sometimes like it's used as just saying things.
That's coming against her.
She's saying that sometimes the problem is with her.
Yeah, I mean not
Sometimes
her, but like with
sometimes
even you.
and that's where self-work comes. Okay, all right, me too. But like that's where self-work comes in play, right? I realized that in relationships, my heart is like very like, I keep my emotions to my chest because I don't want to express that I'm feeling this way. I don't want to be the first person to be like, oh, this. Or you don't think I get to her point again?
Why are you still there? Why are you doing that? Like, why are you doing that? Why are you...
I said I realized. I don't say that I'm still there now.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
I'm talking, yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
No, I realized that that's kind of like my instinct to keep like all my emotions like so close and guarded because I don't want to give you the power to hurt me. And then I realized that it doesn't work for me because this person is going to keep on guessing like how I'm feeling. This person doesn't know where I'm at. It just wasn't healthy for the relationship. So again, I had to work on myself and be like, I had to make myself more comfortable with expressing my emotions to my partner. Now I have to build a certain level of trust to get there, but it's not like I'm just that blank wall that you would have met on a normal day. So I think it's a lot of, you can't work on something you're not aware of.
Sure.
So you have to like, a lot of self-awareness goes into it and then self-work.
I think my toxic trait is being overly self-aware.
Oh, yeah, it can be a good thing and a bad thing.
Because I
Because sometimes
psychoanalyze
ignorance can be bliss.
I'm
not gonna lie.
Ignorance
Sometimes
is bliss.
Sometimes.
I
As
psychoanalyze
soon as you know
the person I'm talking to and myself. I'm like, okay, why is this person doing this? And I have a terrible habit, like, because usually if I'm talking to someone, I kind of already know what happened to you.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like your childhood trauma.
Oh.
So then if you do something,
Are you telling me you know?
I'm literally psychoanalyzing and thinking, okay,
wow.
this happened because this person's dad abandoned them. No, and sometimes it's true. And then I'm also in my own head, I'm like, okay, I'm doing this because of this, I'm doing this because of this. And I feel like sometimes it just makes me over communicate or overshare my feelings because I want to understand and I want to be
So you like
understood.
clarity?
Yes.
But if you feel like you over-communicate with your partner, don't you think there's a problem in that relationship at the end of the day?
See, my problem is accepting that there is a problem in the first place.
So you feel like you always have to fix the problem?
Yeah. I feel like there's always a problem.
So I used to communicate
like,
before,
in
but
the
now
foundation of things, and you just need to like pick at it.
You're just going back.
But healing is, like I said, healing is chaotic.
Well, healing isn't linear. You go up and
No,
down.
for real. So the thing is that if you had asked me this time last year, Ketch, are you good? Definitely, I have it in the back. I'm doing so well. I said it was such an eye opener for me. I got it all figured out. This year, I was like, oh, there's still more to learn.
There's
still more.
The other day I tweeted, I'm
crazy.
like, every day is self-discovery.
Seriously.
At what point do I actually feel
When am I done learning?
It's crazy.
It doesn't end.
It doesn't.
Yeah. Learning is
Doesn't,
lifelong.
I mean, so as these things I don't want to say you guys have problem, but does this relationship even affect like your relationship with girls and your like friends, not people that you have been dating? These things like this trauma you get.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
What do you think has affected?
I feel
Like, has this affected like any personal relationship you've
it
had?
affects my relationship with myself and my relationship with God, because my mind is too chaotic to relax and think properly. I feel like when I like someone, it's the most chaotic time in my life.
Very
Because
sad.
my brain is just always
Fixated on-
like, what is this? What is going to happen next? What is this? What is that? And then I lose all focus for everything else except for work, because I need money, so I'm going to work to get my bag. But like everything else in my life kind of suffers for it. I can't
Yeah.
like.
Even yourself.
Most
Even when things
especially
are going well in
myself.
the relationship.
Yes. Because I just have anxiety. I'm just like, okay, is this also fear of abandonment? I'm like, when is this going to end? Am I going to do something that is going to make this end? And then I just find myself doing too much, being too intense.
Has this been in
Does that make
all-
them run off? That's all
So
that.
I wouldn't say most times. I've only ever dated 3 people. Been in a relationship with 2 people.
Is this
But it's just too much.
Does this appear in like all your relationships? Does this appear in all your relationships? Like, do you feel this exact same way in all your
Yeah.
relationships? Do you know where it stems from?
Probably my relationship with my dad.
How did that affect?
And it's crazy because my parents are still married.
Oh.
My dad was absent emotionally.
I
And my
understand,
mom-
I understand that.
My mom was a lot. So where my dad fell short, my mom overcompensated. So in return, he was like, he didn't speak enough and she spoke too much. So now I find myself on opposite ends. Either I'm not talking enough because I feel like, okay, this person doesn't need to really know this much about me.
I love Jay Shetty very much, and do you guys know Jay Shetty?
I do know.
Oh yeah, because I love Jay Shetty very much, and I remember I checked one of the episodes recently, and there was self-sabotage, and how people like self-sabotage.
Yeah,
And I was gonna ask you, do you think you self-sabotage in kitchen?
literally, the master of it.
For real?
I might have just ruined it before.
You get
Let me, come on. We all know how it's gonna end. Let me just spoil it.
I don't give it a
I mean, I'm
chance.
not proud of it. Hear me out. I'm not. But it's like, I just don't want to get hurt. I don't want to.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I see the signs, if I sense something wrong, yeah, let's wrap it up. You're not gonna take me there.
Yeah.
Because, and you know what's crazy? I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm validating it, making an excuse. But it's like, if it's going to cost me months of healing and therapy and crying, and I ruin it, wouldn't I
I
just
mean,
save
would you think you also self-sabotage, like even like work relationship, not even just like romantic relationship? Like, let's say
Yes.
you're about to.
So that stems a lot from my anxiety too. Yeah, I overthink. I'm scared, and honestly speaking, like that has slowed my progress down in general. So yeah, I do, not just relationship, work too, which is
Okay.
not good at all.
Do you self-sabotage?
Yes, in a sense, with different relationships that I have, and I'm not just like saying romantic. I think because I emotionally regulate a lot. So ideally, like maybe the time frame I should be like, if I just let myself be, I'll be like so close. Like we can be friends now. We can meet and just be like, oh, I love your vibe. Like I want to hang out and everything. And I'm just like, oh, Majani, step back a bit. Like let's see how things go. So like I kind of like take things. It's not a bad thing, but and I think to the extent where I do it, it can be a bit like, you know. So I like take things at a slower pace, and then
Oh, so
for
a slow
some,
burner.
yeah, for some other people, it's not like what's going
What
on
I-
here.
yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking of something now. I don't want to put myself in that box, but Lagos men, the ones you think that are bad, right? So is this self-sabotaging? Let me tell you the situation. a man meets a woman, right? He's talking, he's toasting, he's going out, he's happy, right? They get to a level of they have sex and they're now cool. If the man decides to leave like a week after, is he self-sabotaging? Will you call that self-sabotage?
Oh, definitely. That is
or
self-sabotage.
is he just leaving? First of all, if we cover that part.
Living to where?
Where exactly?
Living to where?
Yeah, but I mean, but I don't like. But he's not.
Okay, like did you communicate before leaving?
No.
Or did you just
He
leave?
lives to where?
Yeah.
I feel like you
Leave
can't
more.
control what
Okay,
people
no.
Is it like
do.
leaving the like leaving you, like not
Yes,
leaving you
that's the one we
again?
want to go.
and
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
That's not even, you have ended the whole thing. Now that's not even self-sabotage.
Oh, that
No,
was-
on the guy's part.
I feel like
Yeah, on the
No,
guy's part.
self-sabotage is like
it depends
I
on
want
context.
something and then I now like scatter the whole
It depends
thing.
on
Okay,
context.
exactly.
But the other person doesn't want
so
you.
that's what I'm saying. So Lagos
And the
men
context
that
you
do
put.
that is not called self-sabotage. They're doing that. Just
They've
doing another
scattered the
thing.
whole thing.
It depends
They've broken
on
whole
the
table.
person.
Because I was thinking
If the
if
person feels like it's getting too serious, I'm not sure if I want
Yeah,
to be involved
yeah.
in
They
this,
might
and
just want to
they-
take a
and they
step back.
detach,
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
there's
now that can be
self-sabotage.
self-sabotage.
If the person is just a dickhead and just like,
Yeah.
oh, I've had sex, there's no point talking to you, then you're just a
that's not
dickhead.
something- you're
Like,
just
Oh, that's
a
not
dickhead.
self-sabotage.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
a dickhead.
okay,
Okay.
hey boys, that's your.
You're just a dickhead.
yeah.
I just wanted to
You're
know
lame.
that. Fair enough. But I don't. I'm not gonna do that, and that's very
My
bad.
over-analyzing is self-sabotage
Yeah.
because I have no peace
Definitely.
when I do
It's
that.
definitely chaotic in your
And it's
mind.
extremely
That's
chaotic.
traumatic.
It is.
Your what? Say it again.
It's very chaotic in
What?
my head.
I didn't hear you.
What's that? Oh, I said my over-analyzing is
Okay.
self-sabotage.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Sometimes I wonder why I'm single because I'm not gonna lie. See, I meet every person and shut up. I meet every person and I swear I have zero expectations. I'm involved, like I'm there. Let's give the best we can give. I think my problem is I might expect you to give me your best very quick,
Yeah.
which because now everybody's saying it takes a certain level before they give you this.
But
and
that's
give
how
you
I
that.
am. And when you're not like that, I'm like,
But
Why?
it's going to take a certain level before you give.
yeah, because
No.
I'm intense from the
she's
moment
intense
I
from
like
the
you.
Oh yeah, it's no.
So when
So
someone
yeah,
else
no,
is
no, no, no,
not-
no, no. Our own is our own cannot be that fast because I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's why I'm single, but I wonder why. Because
Trust
my
me.
own is
As
when I meet
soon
you,
as I know
I
I like
connect.
you.
Okay.
Just because me, I'm not gonna lie. If I walk up to you or stretch or do anything, I see you. I'm not blind. That there's 700 million girls, but I see you, and I walk up to you. That means I like you. I don't know if I love you. I don't know if I want to marry you yet, but I
You must
like
like a lot of
you.
people then.
Well, good luck to.
Can I ask
No,
you
hold
a
on. So what I'm trying to say now is, if when I see you, and like I said, I like you, like it's possible. I'm connecting with you.
Okay.
Do you understand? I'm not thinking of the worst. I'm not thinking of, oh, if you
Into-
have
into
10 men, if you are going to sleep with me and leave me. I'm not thinking of. I'm being present.
present, oh.
You understand? And it starts to pull me off when you start doing. Okay, I don't want to call you too much because I don't want you to leave me. The former guy left me, or I don't want to be kiniko. And I pray you find a man that's really, really calm
So that's
and
your trigger.
patient. Is that it? I don't know.
That's their trigger.
Because and it just
and it's
it kind of
affecting-
puts me off because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, you're spoiling the whole thing because I met you. Let's vibe, let's connect, let's.
Don't bring in the old.
I have a question. So, how long does it take for you to get put off if she's not like reciprocating your emotions at the rate at which you want it?
He said
reciprocated?
quickly.
Word.
See, I'm not. No, don't worry. I'm not gonna put my spot. 3 girls.
No, how
I'm gonna
long
get-
does it take you to like get put off? Like ideally,
See,
like,
I'm not
normal
gonna see.
situation.
There's no time frame for it. It just depends on how much you say and what
Like
you
3
say.
weeks,
It's,
like 2
it must see.
like
I'm not. No,
1
no. Hold
year.
on, Mojo. I'm careful. So what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, if I like, sorry, let me hold your hand. I meet you, right? And first time I meet you, I like you, a beautiful human being. So I'm trying to connect with you.
The conversations are good.
See, I'm not bringing my dad's drama. I'm not bringing my mom's whatever. I'm bringing my family.
But
issue. I'm
sometimes you might not know you're
hold on,
doing that.
hold on. I'm telling you, I'm aware of what I'm bringing, right? I'm bringing me as a person. Do you understand? What I represent, love. Do you understand? I'm bringing that. Do you understand? I should not trust you enough to bring that to your table now. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just do this shit, and I do it with fear, because we are all scared. Do you understand?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
So I have fear inside me still, and there's no assurance. Like I still go home and be like, okay, this girl. But I'm like, no,
Really
fuck that
gamble.
fear. Let me gamble this gamble.
Yeah.
So, but when you now start to tell me, you're not sure too, you don't trust me, you think I'm bad. Me way I know to sure say I want day. When you now start saying all those things, it just
kills
puts me.
you. Yeah.
So I mean, no offense to anybody, but I'm just saying like,
May I?
yeah.
May I? All right, great.
Oh, we're really sure that here.
No. So now, hear me out. I don't know you.
Yeah.
We meet night out, everything. We go out for dinner.
Yeah.
Saturday night, or maybe next week, Wednesday, we go out for dinner.
Yeah.
Saturday night, we go out for dinner again. And you are this intense from the get-go. And I'm not saying you are just coming at me, but you are intense.
Yeah.
And then...
I'm not saying I love you, I want to marry you, I dreamt of you,
but you are intense.
I'm
you are
present,
intense.
I'm available.
But hear me out. My first thought is, you don't fucking know me. What do you mean you like me? You are just
intensity scares people.
You are just getting to know me. So first of all, my first thought is you like what you've seen of me. You like the idea of me. You like how I present. Yes, but that is like 0.3%. So if you come with this intensity and you're just like, I want to pour all of this into you. That way, the way you snapped and like that is the same way you're going to snap back out.
Okay.
So why would I, as a person,
Trust me,
just be like, and I don't know you. I don't know that you are just being genuine and this is just like you like something. So it is human process to be cautious at first. And I'm not just going to, I don't know you, so I can't take you for face value. It is realistic or reasonable to be cautious in that situation. So you cannot blame somebody for wanting to take it a bit slower. And then because the person is not matching you at your own pace, you're now like, okay, well, fuck you, because you are not
the
moving at
person
my own
taking it
pace.
slower. If you communicate, I think that's where the breach is. A lot of people do not want to communicate. Oh, I feel like you're very intense and I would like to take this slow because I want to get to know you on a slower pace. I feel like people who have an avoidant attachment style will just
because I was going to say Ikechi
like,
says
you're probably love bombing me, so I'm going to
and again
step back
please
as opposed to
baby
just
please let me, because I'm on
communicating.
camera and I have to speak and defend myself because someone will dare me. Hold on, yeah, 1 second. I'm going to meet you for the first time and do the whole I want you, I'm right to marry, I want to marry you now, love of my life. No, what I said at the beginning is I'm going to show you me. Just I'm going to be intentional with myself. I'm going to show you what I represent, what I stand for. I'm only doing that because I'm hoping that we can match and work. I can easily not show you me. I can easily be a man and say less and not speak. I can easily just do lifestyle and I let you, but you want to be happy, you want to take picture in restaurants. Let's just do that and be surface. No, I'm just even saying I can be surface with you. But I don't have time for surface shit. I'm trying to connect with somebody, one person. It's not, the thing is not for everybody, it's for one person. You might not satisfy 99 million people, but just one person. But hold on, my connection. What I'm saying is, me showing you me and trying to let you know me to a certain level. You can't know me at once, it's impossible. I'm trying to put you I'm trying to put you on a page with me that you know what I'm doing right now is real shit. And I'm not telling you free every other guy. I'm not bothered about that. I'm just trying to tell you that if you fuck with me, let's connect. That's what I'm saying. But I'm telling you that babes will still not want to connect with you on that.
And that,
level.
they're just not your person.
Exactly, and that's fine.
But can I say
but see,
something?
but what will make it worse is when you now start putting things like, oh, you look like a kiniko, I don't trust you. A babe will sleep in your house. I don't know if I'm going to live this year or not. A babe will sleep in your house. You have sex. She wakes up the next morning. She's very, very upset. You wonder why. She said, and because I know that after today, you not call me again. Or even, hold on. Or even in the car. Hold on, sorry,
just
1
for the
second.
record, when I said that I have triggers,
You didn't mean it like no.
I analyze within myself. I'm not going to start saying, oh, you're probably going to cheat on me.
No, see, hold on. And wait,
inside,
and hold on.
I don't
And
like
this is almost recent. I'm not gonna say how recent. This is
Just needs to point
almost
that out.
recent. Someone left my house, and I was going to draw the person back at the house, and the person just started staying in the car. Oh, I'm sure this. You know, this is the last time we'll see, right?
Oh, but
you know,
do
hold
you
on.
know the word reassurance?
Please, now hold on. Why are you?
Push pressure the person. Oh, this was going to be our last time. We're going to see.
You see, and I'm trying to tell you that even men were not sure. No one is.
So
it's not-
basically, what I'm
they're not sure.
hearing, my bad, I'm not coming at you at all.
no,
Maybe
you're
I
not.
am. What I'm hearing is just because she's unsure.
What driving to another? Me, I know. I
It's
don't.
not about winning the award now.
You
It's
guys
not
are
about
good. You guys are
winning
please.
the
You guys don't let them bash me.
But
Just
Nobody's
because she's
gonna
a
bash
little
you.
insecure, you can just
Hold on,
reassure
hold
her,
on.
like I had.
No,
I,
we'll remove
I
our
like
you said, you know
But
what
he's
she's
making it
going
look
to
like,
do. You know what
because
she's
I'm
trying to
insecure
ask you. You know
already.
she's
Now
insecure. You know she
insecure.
feels a certain kind of way. So if you are so you not telling you not securing her, you know what you are doing.
Okay. So it's just
And if it's
secure
someone
base.
you like,
You would actually, you would exactly.
with her and let her know.
You
that,
be like, what's
I like
doing
you. I want to see you tomorrow.
Insurance is hard for you, huh?
All right, this is very, very, very interesting. I'm not gonna put myself there for Twitter to kill me or something.
Let's cut this part.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh no, we're gonna put something tonight. So thank you very much.
We need a
guys.
conclusion.
Okay, what's the update?
the-
No.
I think that's where the healing
No. So at the end of the day,
What's the
right?
last
No,
question?
hold on.
What's the last question?
Relationship with God.
Yes. And
No.
how does it something with yourself?
We'll go to church.
You don't want to talk about God. Are you not a Christian?
Seriously,
Are you not a
okay.
Christian? He's a bad person.
Yeah, let's talk about God.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's the question?
So, what's your relationship with God, and how does it like affect your relationship with yourself? Your relationship with God, first of all.
Yeah, I'm currently struggling, but I do. I have a relationship with God. That's what helps me heal to the point that I felt like I was really, really good, because I've been through a lot of traumatic things in my life, guys. A lot. And if God didn't step in at the point that He did, I would probably not be alive right now. So that was the moments where I'm like, okay, God is real. I have a relationship with Him. I love Him because He saved me literally out of the deep waters. And He made me learn about myself in a new light, and He helps me to love myself more and accept myself, even with like the flaws and everything. So yeah, it's just this little breach that just came and destroyed my world.
It's not
No,
destroyed.
no,
It's
it's
not
okay.
destroyed.
Okay.
But
No.
we're getting back.
It's not
find it.
destroyed.
Nkechi, what's your relationship with God like?
I mean, I've always had, I believe in God. Growing up, they introduced us to church and all that. But like I would say, I truly found God when I lost my dad. I was very sad. I think that was when I understood what depression was. Like you can be alive but feel empty. So yeah, I turned to Him and yeah.
Hallelujah.
So yeah.
Enjoy.
I think I don't like to look at my relationship with God in the sense of like traditional sense, because like you said, like church is where they kind of like make all of us go to. And if you get me started talking about church, we could continue because
Trust me.
yeah. But I think as time goes on, I'm learning to have a one-on-one relationship with Him, even if it's just like praise and worship or a little prayer here or there or something in the middle of my day. I try to not look at it as like a big ass thing where I have to make out specific times for Him. I just try to make it as simple and as integrated with my life. It's not like I do it every day, but I also do not put that pressure on myself. So I just hope like it's enough and I work on it every day.
How does it impact your relationship with yourself?
You're going to co-host with me very soon.
My relationship with myself, I think I've done, I mean, these cards are proof. I've done a lot of like self-work and self-assessments and trying to understand why I am the way I am, my past, present, like what I want, like just so many things that just make me. And it's not separate, but it's kind of separate at the same time. Like I am who I am, and I just, God is a continuous in everything. So I'm not going to say this particular element tied to God, this particular element tied to God. He's a constant in everything, and life just moves on. But yeah,
God is real.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you that does not like to talk about God.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I do. I
Don't cut
do.
this part out. Oh.
Nah, man. Like God is. What's the question?
Can you see yourself?
No.
my God.
I
Like
mean,
you guys
Your
are talking too
relationship
much.
with God like, and how has it impacted your relationship with yourself?
I know my relationship with God is growing, and you will obviously get better. There's space for that, and I believe in God, and I always so I'm one of those people that if I win, I'll let the world know. And I'm not letting the world know because I'm trying to brag. I'm letting the world know because I'm like God did.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's to let people know that
God is real.
yeah, God is real. And when people were talking, I kind of went into a different headspace, which I'm not trying to I can't say that because my podcast I'm supposed to share. But I was talking to Kenny recently, my videographer, who's my cousin. He gets it. I'm in a headspace in life. I'm in a space in life right now, which is God doing His work. That might look like something positive happened, but trust me, it can also be negative. So something
Yeah.
happened,
Sometimes
and
it can be hard.
yeah,
Sometimes it can be
it
hard.
had, and
Most
God
times.
has shown me
Most times.
He's there, and that's why I'm still able to come outside and still do podcasts. I didn't hide in my shadow. I didn't even flinch when whatever news I had happened. So obviously I believe that God is there, and I'm gonna end this podcast now, this episode, and I thank you guys for coming.
Of course.
Thank you for
Just gonna
having
let
us.
everybody know that today was a long ass day. These people stayed hours before we shot this episode. I really appreciate everyone that came today, and and everyone out there. We still promote therapy. We still let people know that therapy is a big deal. It's a very good thing to speak. Do you understand? Speaking out. That's what I'm trying to encourage right now. Speak, talk to people, communicate. You understand? It's a very good thing. Not just that surface shit that people do. Really find one or two people you can talk to. It's a good thing. I appreciate KK for making us do this.
Yeah,
And
I love it.
I appreciate Mojoin's cards. Do you understand? If therapy is not, if you are too shy, go to Yaba left. You can switch to Mojoin's card.
Yeah.
Awesome
And
conversation.
God bless Nkechi for coming on this podcast. Nkechi she's shy. She doesn't give a fuck to come and start spitting her shit out there. But I really
Now you're
appreciate.
side-eyeing yourself.
I appreciate her for coming out here to pass this love message out there. And thank you guys very much, guys.
Oh, thanks,
Thank
Akbar.
Oshé,
Say what
Oshé.
you know.
Wah! So
Wait.
okay, Oshé.
Because I'm the real.
Yeah, no, okay, cool. Sorry.
Can everyone say one piece of advice to everyone watching for, I don't know, being better with yourself or just something to help them
Oh.
with their
You're
own
not
selves?
always going to figure it out. Every day is not going to be easy. You're going to have good days, bad days, but because you had bad days, that doesn't mean you have a bad life. And even if it's bad right now, I genuinely, maybe I'm delusional, but maybe it's my faith in God. I genuinely believe everything is going to be okay. So I tell myself that is what, everything will be fine. Everybody's going to be all right. So take it easy. You're doing okay. You're doing amazing. No pressure.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is this too shall pass.
Oh.
I tell myself that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what got me through a very rough couple of years
Had
for
a
my
bad
life.
time.
Yeah, I tell
This too shall
myself
pass.
this too shall pass. I might be at the bottomest of the bottom. Nobody else might know, but at the end of the day, I will come out.
Yeah.
I'll come out of it really. Even when you're at your happiest, my dear, this too shall pass. So really,
Yeah.
you know, trust me. Things might happen. You might not
Yeah.
get rock bottom, but life is not for you to be at your peak all the time
Yeah.
or at your
Yeah,
peak all the
definitely.
time.
Gotta shake you.
So it's really just a
Up and
journey,
down.
but this
Definitely.
too shall pass. So really, if you're going through the worst time, this too shall pass. Try and enjoy the happiness as much as you can, but this too shall pass.
It's my podcast.
Express yourself. don't let anyone make you feel like being vulnerable is weak or is a weakness. I feel like communicate your heart as often as you want to. Let people know you love them. Let people know how they've hurt you. I know people like to say, oh, don't say it, they don't care, just keep it to yourself. But like the only
Some
person
of them don't care though.
the only person who suffers from that is really you, because you don't speak your truth and you just don't be crazy. Don't like do the most, but
Don't crash out, please.
yeah, don't
Crash out is so
try not to
embarrassing.
crash out, but
So
also
embarrassing.
be honest with
Don't do that.
yourself, be honest with people in your life. Just express yourself. Don't bottle things up. You're the only person who suffers when you do that.
Yeah.
So what if they think that, oh, you're too much? It's not that deep.
Yeah, man. I think.
Peace, you have peace after you speak.
Yeah, I think mine is just forgiveness, man. Forgiveness.
Forgive
is,
them.
Yeah, just I mean, trust me, it brings so much joy to you, and it makes you feel way much better.
Lighter.
It's not easy, but do it for yourself, man. People that have done me wrong, done me bad, people have done bad, I forgive you. I pray to have the kindness or sweetest heart to forgive me too, because it makes you lighter. And yeah, check my Instagram. You see me boxing. We light like Muhammad Ali. I don't know why I said that right now. I'm trying to like change the air, the energy. Yes, guys. So please, thank you very much for this podcast, this episode. Please like, please subscribe. Let's enter 10K subscribers. Please, guys, support us. Production is expensive. Nigeria is hard. Please help me, man. Just like, subscribe, and yeah.
Share
voila.
this video with your
Share this
friends
video.
and
Mwah.
family.
Thank you, girls. Thank you,
Bye.
girls. God bless you, Oshe.